Hello everyone, welcome back to online teaching of science lecture. Last time we have learned 5 kingdoms which are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia, which was divided by an American ecologist Robert Whitaker. We have also seen the activity and characteristics of Kingdom 1 Monera, Kingdom 2 Protista and Kingdom 3 Fungi activity. Now first we will discuss about the characteristics of the fungi. The characteristics of the fungi are, these are non-green, eukaryotic, heterotrophic organisms. Most of them are saprotrophs. They feed upon decaying organic matter. Their cell wall is made up of tough and complex sugar called chitin. And some fungi are thread-like, many nuclei are present in the cytoplasm. Now, let us see the examples of fungi. Baker's yeast, Aspergillus means fungus on corn, penicillium and mushrooms. Now, important note for you with reference to the size of microbes. And every time you remember this, 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 6 micrometer and 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 9 nanometer. Now we are discussing the classification of microbes. Among the living organisms, microorganisms are largest in the number. Hence they are classified as follows. See here now, microorganisms are two types. They are prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes having only bacteria and eukaryotes having 3 parts, which are protista, fungi and algae. Firstly, we will see about the bacteria. It is the subdivision of prokaryotes. The size of bacteria are 1 micrometer to 10 micrometer and bacteria are always unicellular. Unicellular means they having only one cell. Independent and parasitic organisms. Sometimes many bacteria together form colonies, means they live together. Bacterial cell is prokaryotic with cell wall, but distinct nucleus or cell organs are absent. Bacteria reproduce by simple binary fission. What is the simple binary fission? Simple binary fission means the fully grown parent cell is divided into 2 parts, and in favorable conditions bacteria grow vigorously and can double their number in 20 minutes. You will be the see here in this picture. There are some examples of bacteria. These are Coccus, Coccobacillus, Bacillus, Vibrio, Spirillum. And you can see that there are the different shapes: round shape, comma shape, capsule shape and spring like shape. Now protozoa. The size of protozoa is approximately 200 micrometer, and protozoans are found in soil, fresh water and seawater. Some are found in the body of other organisms also, and they are pathogenic. Pathogenic means it is a medical term which describes virus, bacteria and some different types of diseases. Protozoa are unicellular organisms with eukaryotic cell. There is great variation in cell structure, organs of locomotion and modes of nutrition among protozoans. These organisms reproduce by simple cell division. See here the example of protozoa, amoeba and paramecium. They are always living in dirty water. Entamoeba histolytica causes amoebosis. Again we will discuss about the fungi. The size about the fungi is 10 micrometer to 100 micrometer. These are found on decaying organic matter and dead bodies of plants and animals. These are eukaryotic organisms. Some are unicellular and others are visible with naked eyes. Saprophytic absorb their food from decaying organic matter. Fungi reproduce sexually and asexually by cell division or by budding. Example of fungi are Baker's yeast, Candida and mushroom. Algae. The size of algae approximately 10 micrometer to 100 micrometer. And algae are aquatic. Do you know what is the aquatic? Aquatic means they are living in water. Eukaryotic, unicellular and autotrophic organisms. Anybody tell me what is the autotrophic? Okay, I will tell you. Autotrophic means they making their own food. So they are called the autotrophic organisms. Photosynthesis is carried out with the help of chloroplast present in the cell. Example of algae are Chlorella, Chlamydomonas. Very few species of algae are unicellular and most of them are multicellular and visible with naked eyes. Now let us see about the viruses. Viruses, the size of viruses approximately 10 nanometer to 100 nanometer. Viruses are extremely minute, means very small, and that is they are 10 to 100 times smaller than bacteria and can be seen only with the electron microscope, and they are found in the form of the independent particles. Virus is a long molecule of DNA and RNA. You know what is the full form of DNA? The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. And what is the full form of RNA? RNA is ribonucleic acid. Viruses survive only in living plant or animal cells which produce their own proteins with the help of host cell and create their numerous replica. And viruses cause many diseases to plants and animals. Now we will see here the virus on the tomato plant. You can see here this picture, tomato wilt virus. Do you know human, poliovirus, influenza virus, HIV, AIDS virus, etc. Cattle, picorona virus, plants, tomato wilt virus and tobacco mosaic virus, etc. Bacteria, bacteriophage means viruses attacks bacteria. Let us discuss question and answer on this today's topic. Everybody write all question and answer in your notebook in your neat handwriting, which is help for you, and that is your homework. I am sure that you have written all question and answer which I discussed in the last lecture also. Okay, we will start it now. First one, who reproduce by simple binary fission? Answer is bacteria reproduce by simple binary fission. Which organism are green but don't have organs? Answer, algae are green but don't have organs. Which virus is found on tomato plant? Wilt virus is found on tomato plant. What is called chitin? Answer: the cell wall of fungi is made up of tough and complex sugar is called chitin. Who are found in fresh water and soil? Protozoa are found in fresh water and soil. What is the full form of DNA? The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. What is the full form of RNA? The full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid. Okay children, this was all about the first lesson. Thank you children for the listening this lecture so patiently. Be ready for the next lecture. We will discuss in that chapter 2, health and diseases.